Hello and welcome to day 7 of 10 Days of Christmas Ornaments with Cynthialoowho 2022. Oh guys, I'm so sorry for the delay on day 7. I was horribly sick. It was horrible. But I am better now and ready to go. So today's ornament, we are going to use some beautiful trim and some rhinestone chain. And this ornament, this is just a plastic ornament that I got in a big box from Joann's a couple years ago. And I love the shape of this. So I'm going to use this ornament. I will try to find these and link them for you on my website. Remember guys, when you're watching my videos, the information the link to my website will be in the description of the video, but not the actual products. You need to go to my website to find those. So I'm going to be using this beautiful trim here. And this is a beautiful rhinestone chain that is it's multicolored. It's got pinks, clears, dark pinks, light pinks, so I'm going to be using this as well. And this one is really easy, guys. Really easy ornament today. Let me grab my scissors. And I'm going to be using hot glue. Use your glue of choice. And if you look on this, so I counted there's 14 ridges in between that I'll be doing the rhinestone chain on, and then the trim is going to go on the bump part. So there's a bump part and then an indent. And on the indent I'm going to do rhinestone chain, and on the bump part I'm going to do this. So what I am trying to do is I want to be able to, this trim is perfect for this because you can squish it up a little bit and bring it down, and then I'm going to just go down to about right here. So I'm just going to be doing that much on each bump and trying to center it and squeeze it at the top because I need room in between for my rhinestone chain. So that's what we're doing. That's how easy this is. So let me get my glasses and stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to glue these. I'm going to pinch it at the top, bring it down to about right here, and then pinch it down at the bottom and make sure that it's just on this bump, and I'm going to do that on every bump all the way around. And I'm going to use Gorilla Glue hot sticks, or hot glue sticks, so we have a nice good adhesion. And then I'm going to go to about right here. So really easy ornament today, but I think it's going to end up absolutely beautiful. Now, when I do glue the rhinestone chain, I am not going to glue it all the way down. Because I want it to hang from the side, so I'm going to glue it to about right here and then let it hang. So, and these are all going to be the same size. I just have to figure out exactly what the length's going to be. So I'll go in between right here, bring it down, and then I'm going to glue it at about right there, and then it's going to hang, so it hangs off of the ornament to probably about right there. So let's figure out what that measurement is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. So 5 inches. So I could just cut 14 of these at 5 inches. I want to make sure that's the exact length. I might want 6 inches. Let me check one more time. Yeah, I think 5 inches is great. And then I'm going to cut all of the pieces of this I need and all the rhinestone, and then I'll be back. Okay, I cut 13 of these pieces and 14 rhinestone chains. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue on all the trim first. And they are going to overlap a little bit on the top, But I am going to do something fancy at the top. I have to. Just going to pop that off. There's no reason to have that on there. And obviously you aren't going to want to watch me glue all these on. I want to know how you guys are all doing. How is everyone feeling? I hope that you didn't get hit with that bug. It was horrible. You guys, I was drinking onion water and eating cloves of garlic. I was taking oregano oil. You know, the wild oregano oil. And, of course, elderberry. And at one point, my sister's like, you need to go in. I'm like, no. And she's like, well, what if you have pneumonia? I'm like, I don't. I'm not leaving my house right now. I did not. I don't. I mean, when you're sick, you do not want to leave the house. So pretty. I love this trim. I got this trim from Carla. She doesn't run her business anymore, but that is where I got it. I don't really remember what it's called, but I will try to find this on Amazon for you guys. It's absolutely beautiful trim. Look at how pretty. That's going to be so gorgeous on the tree, you guys. Now, I did have another ornament in mind for today, but I can't find the supplies that I got for it. I bought them last year. I had them all ready. It was an ornament that I was going to make last year, and I just didn't get around to it. I had them all ready, and oopsie, got to be careful with this trim because it does like to come apart. You got to glue it really good on the ends. And now I can't find them, but I will find them. So I don't know what day that one will be, but it will be in this series this year. So any bit of like trim that is like kind of coming apart a little bit, just make sure you get that glued down real good. And so I'm going to do one more on camera. I noticed in a couple of my videos that I moved to the left a little, and that is because the viewfinder is over here. And for some reason, I'm used to my phone. When I go live on TikTok, I'm used to my phone, so I keep pulling it over here and trying to ship, but the camera's right here, so I'll try to do better on that. Okay, so I am going to do the rest of the trim, and then the rhinestone chain, I'm just going to sneak it in here. And then it's going to hang in between. It's going to be so gorgeous, you guys. It's going to be gorgeous. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, it is completely covered, and it's so beautiful, you guys. Look at the detail in that trim. How pretty is that going to look on the tree? Now, this is one of my very favorite trims, but my very favorite smaller trims is this. And if I had enough of this, I would have used this. There's also a mint green color in this, and like a baby blue and like a purple. This trim is absolutely stunning. I wish I could have used this, but this is all I have. So I had to use this, but this is still absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to glue in between these pieces, the little rhinestone like that, down to about right there, and then I'm going to let it hang. We're going to give this baby some bling, and then of course we got to add some bling in there. So I'm just going to put a dot there just to have it rest in between those two pieces. Now be careful when you are hot gluing. Don't touch your fingers on it. Use finger guards if you need to. So really easy. So I did end up having 14 of these that were 3 and about 1/4 inches. So these were all 3 1/4 inches, and then these ones I cut at 5 inches. I know I sound a little raspy, please forgive me. And I think on this one, just because I don't like that hot glue kind of oozing out there, I'm going to just use the tip hot glue for it to stick, and then I'm going to use gem tack. Let's see. I'll just use liquid fusion. I don't want a bunch of gloppy glue showing, you know. And then I'll hot glue just a touch at the bottom so it stays. But, so here we go. I'm going to do the next one. I did cut 14 pieces of the rhinestone chain at 5 inches. And when I get towards the bottom, more if they look like they're uneven, I can just snip off 1 or 2. Now I'll use liquid fusion. That's actually kind of a big tip as well, and I do have it in a little bottle here, so I'm going to use this one. And then just a tiny dot of hot glue down here. Perfect. There, no globby glue. I want to try to stay even as I can with where I'm placing the rhinestone chain, because I want them all to hang at the same length. Looks like I'm getting a little too low. I'm going to take that off and bring it up a little bit. Okay, there is 3 strands on, and gosh, I might want to put one right here too, just to give it some more. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes. So I'm going to put the rest of the rhinestone chain on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got all the rhinestone chain on all the way around. It's so pretty. Now I'm going to take this trim and I'm going to go around the top here just to finish that off to make it look nicer, and I'm going to do it at the bottom too. Ouch, got it on my fingy now. Be very careful with hot glue. It's hot. It's very hot. Use some finger guards on this part if you need to. I love how this trim just bends and molds around anything and everything. Some are really stiff and you just can't, you know, get them to do what you want without getting a bunch of buckles and stuff. So this is a really good trim for this. And you can use any trim that you want, that you have. What's really cool about this ornament is you can use any color, any rhinestone chain. You could even use little pearl strands if that's, you know, the look that you're going for. It's really up to you. And you can do any ornament. I'm going to cut that right there. I'm going to be really careful. And then any excess string I can cut off if I need to. Not string, but trim. Or glue it down. There we go. There we go. Now that's a little bit more finished. And then I'm going to do that on the bottom. Same thing as the top. Just want to cover those raw edges. You can see the hot glue and all that around there. You don't want to see that. I don't know exactly how much of this I used or that I'm using, but if you can get a big spool like that, I would say get it, because this trim really comes in handy. It's really, really nice trim. And there's too much hot glue puffed out on that, so I'm going to use my spatula to push it. There. Now the bottom looks much better, and the top. And I got hot glue on my fingy. I usually do. Okay, so now we need to add some more trim up here, and I'm thinking I want to do this one, as I think that that matches that really good. About right here. I will link this. I got this on Amazon. They also have this at Hobby Lobby, I think. It's beautiful trim, and you definitely want to go on the days where the trims are 50% off. That's when I order it. You know that Hobby Lobby has their days where certain things are 50% off. Oh, I'm gonna need one more in there. So beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna pop one more in there. Let's see, really no rhyme or reason. Just pop it in. Here we go. Okay, now that is a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous ornament. Oh, I'm in love. I'm obviously not going to use this string because it doesn't go with my theme. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. So pretty, you guys. I don't think it needs any more, but I want it to sparkle more. I want more bling. So I am going to look through some stuff, get rid of my hot glue strings, and come back. I might leave it just like this. I know some of you are screaming, leave it, leave it. Some of you are screaming, add more. But when it comes down to it, it's, you know, what I'm going to do to it. But you know me and my bling. I just love, 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 love bling. You know what? I think that this is gonna, one more row of this above it, and then it's gonna be perfect. And that will also adhere that to my ornament. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then day 8 will be done. And it's so beautiful. I love it so, so, so much. I need another hot glue stick. That will add just the right amount of bling that I needed. And it makes the top really, really beautiful. See that? So pretty. So, so pretty. Have you guys got your tree up yet? Okay, this is gorgeous. So when I'm thinking of ornaments that I want to do, I get an idea, and then sometimes I will do it, and then I will make another one on video for you guys. And sometimes I know, like this one, I know that no matter what, I mean, it's going to be pretty. So I just make it on camera the one time. And that's what this was. This was the one time. So here is the ornament. I'm going to have a photo show at the end of this. Thank you so much for joining me for day 8. We have more lace and beads coming up. I hope you will join me for day number 8. Please like this video, share this video, comment on this video. I read all the comments. I love you all. God bless. Merry Christmas and mwah. Bye.